Good morning, good morning, good morning. We have made it in the nick of time, I think. Welcome in. Oh dear. Sorry I'm a little bit late, folks. I overslept, but don't worry, we haven't missed any rugby just yet. We are just about to have the national anthems. How are we doing? God Defend New Zealand. National anthem this morning performed by Humble Harmonies a cappella. Beautiful voices. Dripping into my ears on a Saturday morning. Oh, it's early. So, let's get through these teams as well. Let's have a look at these bad boys. Should be some good rugby today. I'm looking forward to this. Of course, this is the final of Super Rugby Aortearoa. The Big is in the house. How we doing, big man? Welcome in. Welcome in. Let's have a look at these teams. Might be best to go that way. Right, so teams this morning. For the Crusaders, we have got George Bower, Cody Taylor, Mike Alatoa, Scott Barrett, Sam Whitlock, Ethan Blackadder, Sion Havali, Cullen Grace. Into the backs, we go Mitchell Drummond, George Bower. Not George Bower. George Bower's one of the forwards. Mitchell Drummond, Richie Monugo, George Bridge, David Havai, Lester Fanaga, Anuko, Sevu Reese, and Will Jordan. Man, now I'm excited for the Southern Hemisphere Internationals at the end of the Southern Hemisphere, Super Rugby season. You're not wrong, there's going to be some tasty international games with France coming to the Wallabies. Right, Chiefs. What are we saying? We've got Aidan Ross, Samasuni Takalui Aho. What is that name? Wow. Angus Tavaro, Tupuvari. Up the mighty Chiefs, cries the Big. Up the mighty Chiefs. Do you know what? I'm backing the Chiefs this morning. I fancy the Chiefs for this one. What have we got? Mitchell Brown, Peter Gus Sawakulu. These are impossible to pronounce. Boshia, Luke Jacobson, Brad Webber, Bryn Gatland, Nani Seturu, Alex Nankaville, Leonard Brown, Jonah Lowe, and Damien McKenzie. Those are your teams. Christ, proper mouthful, that one. That Chiefs team is packed with Scrabble names, but we'll get through it, I promise. I've got the commentators in my ear, so hopefully I'll pick up the pronunciations as we go. And we've got a forward pass from the Crusaders early doors. It's a nice inside line, nice inside pass, but it is just a smidge forward. Right. Tell you what, bit of a pack weight difference. Crusaders won 9.15, Chiefs 9.05. That's a bit interesting. So Big's got the Crusaders for this, but what's everyone else saying? There's a couple of us here. Don't be shy. Twitch or YouTube, let us know. And Webber under pressure, but gets it away beautifully. And Jacobson then gets an offload and carries forward up towards the 22, but not quite there. About 5 meters short of that, and Mackenzie then spins it wide. Crusaders bringing the blitz defense. Oh, there's some juice in this. You can tell it's got that final feel. It's got that final stay feel. Great jackal from Scott Barrett, but not enough to win the ball. So Kula then carries up. Jacobson has another carry. Not really moving forward at the minute. Well, that's forward. It's been intercepted. And Crusaders are already up to halfway. Blackadder with the interception. Oh, they're through. Great tackle from Will Jordan. Oh, sorry for... Was that Will Jordan? No, not Will Jordan. Wow. So, Nankerville, poor pass really. It's read beautifully like a ladybird book. And, oh, and then there's an attack down the wing, but it's a great tackle that dislodges the ball, and we'll have a scrum for the Chiefs. They're off the hook. They were in big trouble there. Big trouble. Just inside their own 22. Oh, I haven't got scores up, have I? Huge kick downfield, 22 to 22. And Will Jordan carries up to halfway. Big carry. Offside advantage coming for the Crusaders. I'm coming for the throne. Aortearoa, now Walker. There we go. Number one, never offside. Well, they're going to the corner. That's an interesting one. It was within kicking range just about. It wasn't the easiest kick in the world. But a little show of intent from the Crusaders there early doors. Don't mind to see that. Do let us know your thoughts, who you're backing, what you're saying. up and down into the ball, but straight out through Scott Barrett and flat through to Anuku. Great speed at the breakdown. And as I say that, the ball slows right down, but we are on 5 meters, so oh, it's a try. It's a try for Reese. In the corner, hugs the wing, takes the tackle, but stretches out. They are going to have a little look at this. It's a great stretch. It's good, you know. It's good. It's good for me. And the try is given. Tracking in. Let's get ball. I miss ball tracking. I feel naked about ball tracking. Okay. So Richie Manugo to kick 4 from 6. I don't know when that 4 from 6 was, but there was a 4 from 6. Oh, look at that Robocop arms. What's that about? It's a little Peter Crouch dance. 7-0 to the Crusaders. Right then, Mitch Drummond kicks it clear. Great nudge, and Mackenzie's been absolutely mullered by Reese. And Chiefs flying over the top. You can't really see anybody on their feet, but they've stolen ball. Mitch Drummond then flings it out the back, and a little dink over the top. Oh, that was so close to being the perfect kick. Is missed out on that by about an inch. Ooh. Right, so we'll come back for... Oh, we've got an injury to... Looks like Jacobson. No, it's Mitchell Brown that's down, sorry. Oh, there's a huge shot for Reese. Big shot. Great work on the kick chase. I forgot to do my socials this morning. I need an assistant. Right, sorry about that. So Chiefs with it then, and they kick downfield, and it's another beautifully timed run from the kick chasers, and he's been absolutely leveled, but it looks like somebody's out cold on the pitch. He just shot off camera and he looked rather limp, but I didn't really see too much of him. And a penalty to the Chiefs for holding on. Brad Webber was the man who stayed down, and I would imagine he'd go off for a HIA because he looked a little floppy. Oh, he'd run into his right elbow, and well, it looks like he's been absolutely sniped, but there you go. Right then, so the Chiefs are for the first time down in Crusader territory. Webber then spins it out to Mackenzie, but gets sort of tripped and slips. Not really sure what you could call that. Gatlin gets snaffled up then. Jacobson carries. Rescored, mate. Welcome in. Is that Trin 5? Welcome in. It was Sevu Reese who got the try. Wonderfully worked into the corner. And the Chiefs are already going to make a change. Referee has said, no, mate, you're all over the place. Get the F off my pitch. Shot has been called to posts after the penalty has been awarded to the Chiefs, and the penalty goes through. We are slightly behind the ball tracking as usual, but yes. Trim 5, by the way, welcome in. And who are you backing today? Who's your team? What we saying? Anyway, Mackenzie lines this one up. We know it goes through, but let's see how it goes through. Most points this season in Super Rugby Aortearoa is Damien Mackenzie with 98. So the Chiefs will just about stay in touch. Reduce that to less than a converted try. Well, less than unconverted try. Then it goes through comfortably. That's happy days. Happy days. (7-3) the score. We're about a minute and a half behind ball tracking. That's a pain in the bum. We might ditch ball tracking in a bit if that gets any wider. Oh no. Big kick downfield then, and we will have a line out. We're getting rid of ball tracking for a minute. We don't need that anyway. Right, and the line out is to the tail. Again, they set up the maul but don't use it. Oh, and again, it's borderline forward. It takes 2 or 3 to tackle him. In the end, he is chopped down. Havili then with a little stab through. Mackenzie doesn't take it, and it's another try. Will Jordan is in this time. Mackenzie's error allows Will Jordan in to score. It's Crusaders 12, Chiefs 3. Oh no. Oh no. Oh dear. That is, well, Mackenzie's been caught out a little bit because he's started to join the defensive line. And as he's done so, the kick's come through, so he's had to wheel round. And, oh dear. He's got absolutely turned inside out. And then as he's just got there, the bobbles caught him. Basically, everything that could have gone wrong for Mackenzie in that moment did. And Robo Kick will set up his kick. Richie Manuga. And the kick is wide. There we go. So we're back off and underway. 17 minutes 30 on the clock if you're following along with me. I know I'm a little bit delayed to everybody else. I do apologise. But that's the way it goes. Rugby pass is not that great over here. Right then, so Crusaders all the way up to the 10. Blackadder carries up and hard through the 10. Reese, who's doing a great job of hugging that touchline, really stretching that defence, but he is bundled into touch eventually. And Chiefs... Oh no, Chiefs have got him for holding on. Even better. Even better. And... Oh my God, Gatlin! Gatlin's taken the top of the flag stick off in the corner as he's kicked that, and Chiefs are now 5 metres out. That's a cracking nudge. He had about a metre, he was a metre in field. I've never seen a metre in field inside his own half. That's madness. He shouldn't be able to kick it to that court. Wow. I'm stunned. I'm stunned. Right, Chiefs then get them all on, but the Crusaders are more than up to it as they try and wheel off the side of this unsuccessfully. Nankerville then in a bit of space and he's out the back door. What am I seeing? What am I seeing? What am I seeing? It's like a 25-metre chicken wing. What is that about? Nah. Damien Mackenzie then with the try. Who was that? Nankerville. Oh, it's not, maybe not 25 metres. Maybe it's more like 10. But it's still a huge chicken wing. Oh, wow. Got it tucked under his arm, so for all intents and purposes, everyone thought he's just going to carry this. And then, no. I'm having none of this, I'm having none of this. Wow. Right, Mackenzie lines up the kick. The dog wants a wee. While Mackenzie lines up the kick, I will be right back. And the kick is good. There we go. 12-10 the score. As the kick is deep and the Chiefs return long. And Leonard Brown finds touch. "21 minutes played, and what a final this has been so far." As the Crusaders go short, cheeky, while the Chiefs are just organising themselves, and then a Nankivell with a dink over the top. But Mackenzie's able to recover that quite comfortably, and it's carried up to halfway. Gatlin, then Mackenzie again with the flick pass, and it's not great hands from Saturo. He knocks it on, and Crusaders will get a scrum. Someone watching on Twitch, that's mental. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Good morning, wherever you are in the world. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is to you. Hello, how are you doing? Nice to see you. Would you be so kind as to tickle my like button? That would be nice, wouldn't it? Let's get a little love tap. While you're down there, push my red spot. Hit subscribe, is what I mean by that. Take what that from you will. Take from that what you will. Yeah, that's the right phrase. Take from that what you will. Take it as it comes. It's all fun and games. Welcome in. Reese Webb has a little go on his asthma pump. Pumping up his lungs, ready to come back from his HIA. It's good to see that he's alright. Referee talking nonsense that he's punch drunk. Scrum365 on Twitter, he's not wrong. They just play a completely different type of rugby, these Kiwis. So good to watch. He's absolutely bang on the money there. Moanga then. Up to the 22 come the Crusaders. Crossfield's on. Oh, it just bounces over his head, but it's bounced back in field before Mackenzie smashes Jordan into touch and before helping him back up to his feet. Good to see. Ooh. Great tracking from Mackenzie in the end. It's never easy to be a fullback in that position when the ball is kicked over the top. Chiefs win the line out then and have a little trundle of their own. Great strength from the tight heads. Sarakuma then carries. An advantage off feet. What a game of ruggers we have got. Yes! This is what we want on a Saturday morning. This is how we start our weekend, boys and girls. And we find touch at halfway from the penalty. Webb back on then. Sorry, Webber. Brad Webber. Skipper. And the Crusaders steal it. But it bounces. And it all goes all over the shop. And wow. Squidge Rugby says Richie Manuga at his best is like watching a coach who played National 1 joining a game of touch with his under 8s. Just a level of vision, skill and speed and thought beyond anyone else. He's having a great game. Advantage Chiefs as they drill the maul, and it's intercepted. They've got to be more cautious of that. They've got to have one eye on what the defence is doing. Joining the maul incorrectly. And Chiefs get away with the interception there. Last 5 penalties, though, have all been Crusaders. Need to be a little bit more careful about that. They're starting to rack up quite quickly. Hey Doug, will you stream the Chiefs game? Yes, mate, I am. Obviously, due to copyright infringement, we can't show the actual footage, so we're commentating on the game and having a conversation around it. So thanks for joining in the chat. I appreciate it. Love you to smash that follow button if you'd like. As Crusaders then steal another line out. And boot on ball, and they're downfield into the 22. Mackenzie's there, but it does bounce first before Saturo smashes a bomb of his own all the way back to the other 22. Will Jordan comes up with a carry, says, nah, I'm not about this kicking life. I'm not interested in kick tennis. But the Crusaders knock it on. So net gains for the Chiefs there. Listening to some of the coaching there, and not a clue what he said there. Half of it was in Maori, I think. Oh, we got a TMO decision. What's going on here? We got foul play. It's just a penalty, in my opinion. It's a seatbelt. It is contact with the head. There's no force. There's no intent. There's no swinging arm. Hey dog. What is this question? Where do you live? Are you single? I live in England. And no, I'm married. But I appreciate the question. Where do you live? Are you single? What are we saying? Just penalty only. Good referee in there. Could have easily got lost in process there and over done that. So Crusaders, sorry, keep their challenge. It was a captain's challenge, and because it is a penalty. I do like this captain's challenge. I'm not going to lie. What are your thoughts? Tell me what you think. Oh my, I'm blushing. If I wasn't so Caspered, I'd bet you'd see these red cheeks glow. Crumbs. Right then, Crusaders at the line out. What am I hearing? Oh, you've got me all flustered now. Over the 22. Drummond. Mwanga. Now inside the 22 they are. Whitelock carries. Fit 5 phases of play. Quick phases as well. Chiefs standing off and ice in the breakdown. So Crusaders able to get clean ball, but Chiefs are well set in their defensive shape. Anuku trying to squeeze at the back. Advantage coming for the Chiefs. No advantage coming. It's knock on only, so we'll have a scrum. Happy days. Rugby's the winner this morning, that's for sure. 2 points in it at the half an hour mark. Oh. The Big, what you saying? How are your nerves? I know you're lurking there. How are your nerves, buddy? Right then, Crusaders then with the scrum. 11 scrum feeds, 1 try scored, 5 penalties at scrum time this season. Right, it's going to be a reset. Look at all these fans in the stands. I love fans in the stands. I can't wait. I'm seeing a bit of live rugby today myself. I'm going to go down to one of the local clubs who are playing a slightly adapted version of the game that they are allowed to play at community level or amateur level, whatever you want to call it, grassroots. No scrums, which is a bit no mauls, which again, and Chiefs steal the wheeling scrum, and Crusaders scrambling defensively, and Crusaders end up getting to the 10 metre line. Happy days. Yeah, no scrums, no mauls, but they are allowed to have full contact. Oh, he's found a hole somehow, and it's on to Damien McKenzie, who gets absolutely clobbered and tripped over his own player, but he does well. Webber manages to spin it out. Whisper of a knock-on from that, but no, says the referee. Webber goes blind. McKenzie, they've got numbers on. And oh, he's just short. He's just short of the grounding. Wow, McKenzie, another flick out the back door off the chicken wings. Jonah Lowe stretches out, but I think he's well short. Okay, so Brendan Pickerel says on-field decision is in touch. Yeah, he just doesn't have clear control of it either. He's just short. He's not out, he's just short. So it'll be a scrum 5 to the Crusaders. Off the hook they are. Check grounding. Nah, just short. Just short. He just needed another inch. He just needed another inch. How many times I've said that? How many times I've said that? Just need another inch. I'm just waiting for the fight, but you won't even try to survive you. Great work, because as the tackler comes in, he wraps the ball carrying shoulder so he can't stretch out as far. Short. I don't see how you can give this. I can see why they're going backwards and forwards on it, because there are question marks. Right. So, there's so much going on in this. Right then, so it's no try. He is in touch, but there is a low danger contact with the head. So there is a penalty to the Chiefs. So Chiefs retain possession. And they are going to be 5 metres out with this. Literally on the touchline. And he brings that into the crowd for some doting fan to catch. I'm only jealous. That I'm not in the crowds yet. But I'm going to a game today. And I can't wait. Buzzing. Not allowed to an elite game, but we can go to an amateur game. Boris doesn't mind if the masses give it to the masses. Just the rich people can't. Need to stay in their bubbles. Rolling backwards is this maul. And oh, that is great work from... Who's that? That's Havali. He takes the tackle, holds him up, and the rest of the Crusaders forwards recognise this. It's Webber that he holds up, and as the Crusaders recognise that it's Webber, they all pile in and hold him up as well, and absolutely there's no chance for him to get to ground, and even if he did, there's certainly no chance that ball is coming out in any fashion whatsoever. Look at all these fans. This is epic. They're everywhere. Oh, I want to live in New Zealand. I just want to watch some rugby in the flesh. Right. Crusaders then picked by Grace, and then spun back to Munuga, who just about gets it off, and Chiefs will carry back. Oh, ball is now loose and it's been kicked. It's a foot race, and will Reese win it? No, is the answer. But huge pressure on the Chiefs. Whoever is there to move this downfield as Mackenzie slaps his boot to it. But Will Jordan is there, and it comes down his throat. Mononga almost stops before he reaches the line, and then just accelerates and tries to goose step through. No joy though. Nankiville catches Manuga, and advantage coming, not rolling away, not doing enough. Lazy in the breakdown. New advantage coming, still not rolling away. Got to do more to get out of the way. 5 minutes left of the half. Exciting stuff. Couple of penalties there, and Chiefs need to sharpen up on that, because really, even if I'm the Crusaders, I'm going points here. I'm gonna let's move the chains. Yeah, they point to the posts. Right decision. Right decision in my opinion. Right, so Manuga lines up the kick. Oh, crouchy arms. %, kick rate. Sails through and the lights go green. Happy days. And the Crusaders now lead by 5. No freebies from the Chiefs now as they close the half out. They must stay in touch. And, oh, borderline crossing. It's been given. That's it. Oh, what's going on here? Right, it's a high tackle. Okay. Snagged him around the neck. So it's low danger, but and it is a penalty only. But the referee just said to Webber, listen, there are too many high tackles. The next one's going to the bin. Doesn't matter the danger level. Too many. Sort your shit. Yeah, that's unfortunate. And the Chiefs steal the line out. Bounces through to Mackenzie. What a player Mackenzie is, by the way. He's had a great Super Rugby season. As Chiefs try to ball over. Crusaders try to ball over, but Chiefs do retain possession. And Mackenzie puts it up in the air. Long way into the night sky. It's coming down with snow on it. Reese has done exceptionally well to take that, but again, the Chiefs get a turnover. The Chiefs are well up for this. Gonna get a penalty. I think the advantage was for playing the ball on the floor. Happy days for the Chiefs. Oh, it's a backdoor chicken wing that's gone all the way to the wing. That's epic. We're back to where the penalty was originally given, so I'd imagine we've still got advantage because there has been no advantage, and no advantage is now decided. There's no advantage coming. How many times can I say no advantage in a sentence? And oh, that's beautiful for Barrett on the bounce. Oh, get me a sock. Get me a sock. Oh. Crusaders are making a captain's challenge. So if this is a high tackle, Chiefs are in trouble. I haven't seen an unsuccessful one yet. So Chiefs could lose their penalty here. Just waiting for the TMO to find the correct footage. Just commentators discussing what to do if the penalty stands for the Chiefs. Now, they've said exactly what I think. Take the points. Take the points on offer. 2 points down at half time. You take that if you're the Chiefs all day long. Not really sure. I'm not sure what's wrong with it. I mean, yes, he hits him on the back. He's tried to wrap his right arm, but it's caught by... He ends up throwing it into his teammate. Yeah, nah, there's nothing wrong with that at all. Nothing wrong with that at all. Captain's referral in the bin, you would suggest from here? Officials just checking to see if there's anything else to add to that. Nothing clear on any angles on the footage. Yeah, lose the referral. Shove it up your ass, Scott Barrett. You've wasted that one. Nothing there at all. And the Chiefs will have the shot at goal. They're going to take the shot at goal. So Damien McKenzie just wafted a fart. Did he just waft a fart? Behave, Damien McKenzie. You're a good player, but you're not allowed to waft farts on the pitch. That's out of order. Right, anyway. Kick is getting lined up. This will be the last act of the half. Right, just waiting for this kick. What's going to happen? Oh, he's pulled it! He's pulled it! Oh! How costly could that be? In the end, Crusaders lead by 5 as we go in at the break. What a half of rugby. Fully exciting stuff. Right, I'm going to take a short moment to relieve myself. In the meantime, I'm going to leave you with some stats. So we will be right back for the second half.
Picking up the pieces that I lost in the lobby. I put you against the wall, you had us body to body. I can't help the way you make me feel, it's so hard to copy. Let's find common ground, meet me in a lost and found, yeah. Dark days turning into dark nights. I hit the strip and spend it all, I'm having hard times. That reminiscing at me looking through the archives. I seen a picture of you looking like a star shines. And you bright, 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 like the lights on a fight night, night. Love hit me like a mic, mic, mic. You know I'ma get it right, right, right. So stay with me, run away with me. Need like a dope fiend, need dope. Need like coke fiend, need coke. Even though your heart cold, ski slope. I really hope the song bringing me close.
There's a place where you can run free. Time does not exist. Take a chance when the road before us falls under our face. I can't hold on. I can't remain so strong. We have the same old bond, but everything is wrong. My love is gone, but I've been born. I can't make it on my
Right. We are back, but while we're here, let's have a little look at these stats. So, no, it ain't that good. Let's bring them up in front of me here. That's better. So 2 tries to 1 in favour of the Crusaders. 303 metres carried in the first half for the Crusaders versus 183 for the Chiefs. So they've done well to stay in touch, considering they haven't moved the chains as much. 47 carries for the Chiefs, 47 carries for the Crusaders, 43 for the Chiefs. 13 defenders beaten versus 11, 4 clean breaks versus 3, 71 passes versus 75, 5 offloads versus 7 for the Chiefs, and 7 turnovers conceded versus 6 for the Chiefs. Basically, other than run meters, this game is down the middle. Anything could happen in the second half. Buzz in for it. But there we go. Right, welcome back everybody. What are we saying? What a first half of rugby. What a start to a final. Big half of rugby coming up. As what we got? We got a band playing and everything. Halftime entertainment going on. What is this? This is like a BTEC NFL. We've got kids dancing on the pitch, holding their phones. Oh, they've got torches on it and stuff. Okay. Wow. Good morning, Freddie. I am buzzing, pal. I am enjoying life, and I am enjoying rugby. I'm off to see a little bit of live ruggers this afternoon, to be fair. I'm hoping the weather cheers up a little bit, because it's absolutely throwing it down here. But a couple of local teams have decided to embrace the adapted rules. Yeah, I'm off to see Stockwood versus Hitchin, which is a local game that I can't remember when these two teams have played each other. So it'd be interesting to see. I've played against both teams, and they're both fairly decent outfits, so it should be a good game. It raining all day, mate. Nothing stopping me seeing some rugby in the flesh, that's for sure. I'll get the waterproofs out. I care not. I'm watching some ruggers today, and I'm having a nice cold beer while I do it. Right then, here come the Crusaders and the Chiefs. Then they're back out on the fields. Crusaders talking about maintaining momentum. I think that's a little misguided. I don't think they have momentum. I think it's been pretty even stuff. But yeah, there we go. Right. So we're just waiting for the final fire eaters to leave the pitch and get us back underway. Of course, if you're not already, join the Discord. Let me go and get the link as we get ourselves underway. And Crusaders will click down the field. Big, long hoof. But Gatlin is there to cut up and return a kick of his own. Loves a bit of height on it. And Mackenzie is able to tip it backwards. And a little chip through. It's a foot race. It's a race to the line and nobody gets there and it ends up going long. Oh my word. Oh, did he touch it? Did the Crusaders knock it back into touch? Oh, he does. He does touch it. So can't wait to watch him live rugby again. Oh mate, I'm buzzing. I don't even care that it's amateur rugby. I just want to see some bosh. I just want to see some bosh. I'm so desperate to see some bosh. Right then, so because they've knocked it back in through the dead ball line, it is a dead ball dropout. It's a huge boot to get them up over halfway, but Mackenzie gets hold of that. And up come the Chiefs then. Nice offload there for Aortearoa. What an end to the Super Rugby season. Whilst I've enjoyed Super Rugby this year, the Sale game last night was so physical. I can imagine the South African, the Saffers there were looking to show their intent with that. So there you go. There's the link to the Discord. So if you're not part of the Discord, come say hi. Come join us. We're done with that. Knock-on advantage coming for the Chiefs then. I did see the chip. I did see the chip to yard. It was a quality nudge. Penalty to the Chiefs. What are they going to do with this one? Tackler not release him. Unbelievable scenes. Wow. Hang on a second. I need to find my laptop charger. Not sure what I unplugged there. Right, so Mackenzie lining up the kick. Right, there we go. And Mackenzie's kick. Oh, this time he's put it right. Wow. Oh no. So Chiefs now missed 2 penalties. That could have been the lead. Hold on, says the referee. What's going on here? Oh, we're having a substitution. That's all. Nothing more. Just a quick sub. Time on. And the 22 dropout goes low and hard. And Mackenzie. Gatland off. Tia on. Oh, beautiful. Like a salmon, Will Jordan. Mwanga then moves it wide. Oh, they love a chicken wing in Super League, don't they? The focus for Tigers is Europe. You're not wrong, mate. You're not wrong. They need that top 4. They're still in with... Oh, sorry, top 6. They're in with a shout for that. Easy. Easy. And then they should win the Challenge Cup as well. Huge hoof downfield then. And what an absolutely beautiful touch finder. Trickles in. Oh. Great defensive jackal work from the Chiefs. Petty Albert Hey mate you, how are you? Welcome in, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Hope you're well. What we're saying? What are your thoughts on the game? 9 of us in here, amazing scenes. Thank you so much for joining me this morning for what has been so far an absolute beaut of a final. It's got a little bit of everything. The only thing we're missing is a bit of a scrappy do. Right then, so Crusaders clear their lines, but only as far as sort of halfway between the 22 and the 10. And Chiefs will mount an attack from this line out. Time off. Aaron has hopped into the Discord server as well. Welcome in, Aaron. Don't forget, of course, if you do want to join the Discord, the link is in the chat. Come say hi. Come have a chat. Come join the conversation. Don't forget, of course, to tickle that like button. Give it a little love tap. Oh, Mackenzie's offload goes to the Crusaders, and the Crusaders now up on halfway. Drummond then spins it out. Havili, but he's got nobody really in range for his pass as he tries to wind one up, but decides to carry instead. Moanga spins it. Just over halfway. Who's winning? It's a great question. The score is 15-10 to the Crusaders versus the Chiefs. But it's far from over, that's for sure. It's far from over. Oh, and there's an interception! Oh, and it's a great tackle from the 12 of Crusaders, as I think if he didn't make that tackle, Lowe was away, and Crusaders get the turnover. It's all going on as a little chip over the top, and then Mackenzie comes away with it. Oh, question mark about the height of that. And again, another chip. Oh, it's all going on. And he wins his own chip chase. I can't even think of his name because it's too fast for me to read. What is going on in this game? You think there can't be another... it was Tia. You think there can't be another shift in pace. It can't get any quicker. And all of a sudden it does. Us YouTubers should done a draft Lions tour. You're not wrong. There's still time. We can still do it. I'm thinking about potentially doing a test and midweek veg draft at some point. Who do you think will win? I think Chiefs. You, mate. Do you know what? Crusaders at half-time talked about having momentum. I don't think they have had momentum in this game. I think it's been mainly Chiefs. And Chiefs have done the better work. I agree. I think Chiefs are going to come away with this in the end. If, and this is the important bit, Mackenzie can sort out his kicking, because he's had a couple of iffy ones and he needs to get his foot back on the gas. 10 minutes into the second half and we've had no extra score. Referee just having a little chat about the line out. There's your mark. Don't move off it. Stay where you are. And as it says it, the gap closes. And the call... Oh, come on, get it in. Up it goes, and after all of that, it just goes to middle pod. First live game at Professional is on the 5th of June. It's gonna be a bit... is it? I think Saracens have got a crowd on Monday. They're playing Ampthill Monday night. So we're going to do a watch along for that. Because it was supposed to be today, but it's been moved to Monday. And I believe it's because they're holding on for fans. Moanga spins it really wide for Reese, who has a little dink through. It bounces off a Chief's leg. And then as it comes back to him, he knocks it on. So I might be wrong about that, Freddie. I might be completely wrong about that. Might be Premier back on the 5th of June. Team have fans on the 17th of May. I'm pretty sure because Saracens were supposed to be playing today. But the Tigers first on the 5th of June. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I'm pretty sure because Saracens were supposed to play today. I checked their website to order the stream, and it's Monday, so we'll have a Monday night stream. It's going to be tight because I finish work at 7:30 and the game kicks off at 7:30, so I'll literally be going live as I finish work, which should be fun. And so not rolling away from the tackle, not releasing. It was Luke Jacobson. No, it wasn't Luke Jacobson. It was the Crusaders. It was Grace, sorry. Colin Grace. Yeah, he never releases in the tackle. Anyway, kick downfield and happy days. So what's coming up for the rest of the day? Oh! It's going to be at least a yellow card. Mackenzie, to be fair, jumps into the tackle a little bit, but he's been taken out in the air. I think this is just going to be a yellow. If this was a red, it'd be harsh. Penalty only at this stage. I mean, he's jumped into it. There's not a lot you could do about it. But he is in the air. And he does wrap him. And then he lets him go. And he's come down. He hasn't come down safely. I'm saying that's a yellow card. Yeah. I mean, it's not a red. It's not a red. Yes, please, mate. Drop that in the Discord. I'll be more than happy to have a look at that. It's a yellow card. Yeah. Right decision. Right decision. Player safety is paramount. Can't argue with that. And he hasn't, to be fair. He's just taken it and jogged straight off. I think it's been... Yeah. Commentators are just saying there, and I agree. Fortunately for him, Damien McKenzie's landed safely. Damien McKenzie is queuing up the kick. Oh, and he's just been moved back an extra 5 metres, so... Hawks. ...41 metres, 2 from 4 tonight. Needs this one, desperately needs this one. Right, here it comes. The smouldering eyes look up towards the posts with a little smile. The pressure is on this kick, and it is good. No, it's not. Oh, it's slid past. Wow, three misses on the bounce. Could have been 19-15 to the Chiefs. That's going to be in his head now. That's going to be in his head. Wow. 15-10. 13 minutes into the half and no change in the scores. It's still a one-score game. It's far from over. Mackenzie puts it up in the air. It doesn't go very far in terms of distance. It goes a long way up though, and Crusaders do well to get hold of that. Right then, so Webber now puts the ball up. Moanga and Chiefs tried to counter ruck, but unsuccessfully. And it's flung out the back and a kick goes in again. Crusaders just happy to ask the question, but it goes all the way out the back. So we will take a scrum in deep in Crusaders territory.
Never really know when you're gonna go. Why you gotta put another foot in front of yours? Bury them toes, carry them close. I was never one to care about my man toes. I was froze, damn, I'm full. Give me that smoke, but I can't get high. We do the most, here to inspire. Don't wanna spoil, I can't get tired. Love your life every night. See in the dark, blow the light. I got the spark, I got the pipes, all of my arts coming to life. Had to face my fears while I chase my peers, that I found my spot. About time that I found myself. I've been out here walking that walk. Like first off, you don't run nothing. All talking, your team bluffing. My squad, we all dream crushing. We ain't rushing, no discussion. All I know is I was made for this, paid for this, yeah, slave for this. Been down and I'ma get it right, dead on sight like. First off, you don't run nothing. All talking, your team bluffing. My squad, we all dream crushing. We ain't rushing, no discussion. All I know is I was made for this, paid for this, yeah, slave for this. Been down and I'ma get it right, dead on sight like.
Get ball tracking back in. We seem to be position now. The clock. Oh, what's gone on there?
The calm before the storm. Things aren't as they were before. You best start bracing. Did you think you could keep?
And a little chip down. Oh, and the Crusaders slide into touch with it. Hang on, let me fix this. Let me get this right.
Can you hear the sound? Can't stop us now. We're not back in town, know what we're doing. Things are about to change, it's evolution. Voices shake the ground, you feel it moving. We're the revolution.
So just 5 points in it. Still.
Can you hear this?
Here come the Crusaders though, off the line out. Up into midfield on the 22. Bounce pass. All the way out to the wing. This game's got a bit of everything. Still 5 minutes on the bin. Can they take advantage of the overlap in numbers? still on the 22. Mackenzie then goes backwards somehow. And a penalty for not releasing. Referee screams tackle release, but it doesn't come, and he strips the tackle, and it's no good. So this is a better opportunity for Mackenzie to take 3 points. Right, there we go. We got ball tracking back. That's what we like to see. Potential high tackle. So we've got a captain's referral from the Chiefs for a potential high tackle. We'll have a look at this and we'll see what's what. Welcome in, everybody. If you're new to the stream, smash that like button. Good to see you. What are we saying? What are your thoughts on this game so far? We've got 20 minutes of it left. Scrum365 on Twitter has tweeted out saying Mackenzie can't keep missing these. Crusaders will punish you. Not wrong there, mate. Oh, look at that. We've got camera on a Segway. She's got mad skills on that Segway. It's just like popping around. Oh, that is high. Do you know what? If that was in England, that's a red. If he's in England, it's a red. I think they're going to give it a yellow. But it's a red in my eyes. I would give this a red. It's contact with the head at force. There's no mitigation. It's a red. He hasn't got low. He's gone low to high. Red all day for me. But I think this will be a yellow. I think this will be a yellow. I'm not sure how he can give this as a yellow because it is direct contact with the head with a swinging arm. It's reckless. It's dangerous. Under the new laws or the new amendments to the laws, right, we're getting some details from the TMO. Right. Contact is direct to the head. Referee asks for clarity. Is it direct to the head or does it start below the shoulders and ride up? It's direct to the head. I've got another angle for you, he says. Ugh, great. They're not, I don't think they're listening really. Well, that angle's not really showing us anything. It's a sim. So, ball tracking has shown us that they've given a yellow card here. Danger's not extreme. I disagree. He says he's flat-footed. Officials have bottled that. Yeah. Yeah. Change your shorts, ref. You've shit your pants. That's what I'm saying there. You have shit your pants. So, yellow card. Chiefs down to 13 for 4 minutes. 4.5 minutes. Penalty right in front of the posts. Mackenzie's got to slot this, surely. Get him a bit of confidence back. Yeah. look, Mackenzie's no slouch. Like, yes, it's a final. Yes, he's obviously clearly very nervous, but ball tracking has shown us what's going on. Even though, what are we saying? About 50 seconds behind it. Let's get that banner updated. Let's see how it goes through anyway. So back to a 2-point game. He's not had the best of evenings, as old Mackenzie, but there we go. Tis what it is. As it goes through the middle comfortably. Just a 2-point game. Just a 2-point game. 20 minutes to go. 2 in the bin for the Crusaders. They need to survive. Nothing more now. Big kick downfield finds the 5-metre line, and Chiefs kick out to their own 10. I tell you what, if the Chiefs steal this, Crusaders are in trouble because they got massive numbers over. Discipline for the Chiefs is key here as well, as it goes to the back pod and a maul is set, and they roll it forward 5 metres straight off the bat before Chiefs are able to get anything set. So good work there from the Crusaders, who try and splinter the defensive maul once it's called as they edge towards the 22. And it's held in as it comes down. Crusaders about to ring the changes. Brandon is in the house. Good morning. Faux shizzle my nizzle. What are we saying? Hope everyone is well. I hope you are well, my friend. Good morning. I don't know if you've been up and watching this, but it's been a cracking game of rugby's. I'm going to have to empty my sock drawer after this. Lovely. So, Chiefs then are chasing down just 2 points against the 13 men of the Crusaders. This is the first time, apparently, that the Crusaders have received 2 yellow cards in a Super Rugby final. Not really surprising, is it? It's not a massively surprising stat. It's not very common to get 2 yellows in a game, and Crusaders steal at the scrum, but holding on for the replacement scrum half, and woof. Bathbite says on Twitter, if this game was in the Premiership, I've spotted at least 3 red cards. You're not wrong, mate. The referee has bottled some big decisions. Absolutely bottled it. But it is what it is. And, Cullen Crace does not look in a good way. Potentially knee. Does not look happy. Oh, Webber tries to pick it up but gets slapped in the back as he does, and therefore fumbles, and
I'm just calling to say
it's all over the place. Crusaders then. Crusader then tries to clear him out through his knee, but ends up just lying on it. You don't bend nice. It ain't supposed to bend that way. Oh. Knees. After 5 knee ops, knees, I don't like to see them. Brings back horrible memories. Oh, God, that's made me willies go. Made me willies go? Made me belly go. I got caught in two minds whether to say that's giving me the willies or it's made me belly go. I ended up saying both. What a pillock. Oh dear. Right, 18 minutes on the clock. 18 minutes on the clock and the Chiefs ring some changes. Need some fresh legs. Survival is the key. Aortearoa off. Jaeger on. And oh, it's all gone to shit there. And Crusaders knock it on, so Chiefs will have the put in at the line out. What are we saying? What are our thoughts on this? More changes for the Chiefs. Wow, there's potentially a penalty there for interfering with the jumper.
I'm just
There you
calling
go.
to say
This is going to come down to the wire. The only thing that's sad about this is that at the minute I can't, unless Crusaders score an unconverted try and Chiefs get a penalty, I can't see this going to extra time. Oh, sorry, other way around. Other way around. Chiefs get an unconverted try and Crusaders get a penalty. I can't see this going to extra time. I'd love a bit of extra time. I love the drama of extra time. You hardly ever see it. Okay, beautiful tash on him. As it's Taylor. Taylor with the handlebars. Sanders is off, making room to making room for the yellow card replacement, and Crusaders are back up to 14. So they've survived the most difficult part, and oh, Mwanga has found space, and here they come. It's try time. It's surely going to be try time. No, he's got greedy, but Crusaders are 7 meters out. Oh, it was all on. He just had to give it. Bryn Hall just had to give it back to Mwanga, and it was game over. Blackadder then carries. Advantage coming for the Crusaders right in front of the posts. Mwanga, not interested. Just go for the droppy. And there we go. He had the penalty advantage anyway, so he was coming back, but he slotted it. He has absolutely slotted it. There we go. So it's back to a 5-point game. This time on the clock, though. There we go. Extra time could be back on. Unconverted try. That pressure. Oh, could you imagine? 83rd minute. 83rd minute try for the Chiefs. Oof, the scenes. Back it goes, and Mwanga dinks it downfield, and it's a great kick. It's a great kick to find touch just outside of the 22. Oh, my beating heart. What are we saying, boys and girls? Of course, don't forget, if you haven't already, give me a little love tap. Give me a little love tap. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. So appreciated. All the love that we've been getting at the minute. We've only been here for a couple of months and already up to 210 subscribers. It's amazing. I think the chain's moved a little bit on that, you know. I think we had a couple more this morning, which is delightful. Let's have a look. Oh, 214. Let's go. Yes. That's amazing. Thank you so much for all the love and support. High tackle. Oh no, crossing. Sorry, crossing. For the new man on the field. So Mackenzie will kick this downfield after a little bit of a conversation. 13 penalties conceded by the Crusaders now to 4 conceded by the Chiefs. Much better discipline. Chris Gunter, hi. How you doing? Welcome in. Good to see you. What are we saying? Where you from? Who you backing? What you drinking? If you're drinking. I'm on the coffee. And I'm loving it. Because it's 9 o'clock in the morning. It's nearly 10 o'clock in the morning now. But yeah, happy days. Welcome. Good to see you. As it goes straight over the top, and Mackenzie again jumps onto it and gets absolutely mullered, but this time legally as he lands. And a penalty to the Crusaders for holding on now. Oh! As the rain starts to belt down in New Zealand. It's belting down here too. Squidge Rugby on Twitter says there's a reason the Crusaders are the best club team in the world, and at least 30% of that reason is 35% of that reason is Richie Mo'unga. He's not wrong. He's having an absolute flyer. An absolute flyer. As the testosterone floods into the coaching box of the Crusaders as they roar and grunt and cheer. And the scenes we love to see. Don't know what that noise was. What else is going on Twitter? Let's see. Scrum 365 says referees are bottling this. I've read those ones. Wow. Dislocated finger. So we've got a little bit of a pause in play while that gets reset. 66 and a half minutes on the clock. Do stick with us, by the way, this morning. We will be back at 10:30ish for Reds v Brumbies. We'll take a short break in between the streams. So hit that sub button so that you can be sure to be notified when we go live on Reds v Brumbies, which should be another great game. Another final. It's finals day here in the Southern Hemisphere. I say here in the Southern Hemisphere as I sit in a rather dismal Luton. At least my weather conditions are matching that of the game. Super Rugby. I tell you what, it's been a decent season for Super Rugby, considering they've had this sort of breakaway. I don't know what you could call it, where they've split New Zealand and Australia. What are your thoughts on that? What are your thoughts on the Super Rugby format this year? Aortearoa and AU splitting. I mean, I get why they've done it. Obviously, it's COVID. But what are your thoughts on whether that's worked, and do you want to see it stay, or do you want to see some more teams in it? I'd like to see some more teams in it. Only 5 teams in this, isn't there? It's not really a lot. Pretty sure there's 5 teams from New Zealand, 5 teams from Australia, and 2 from South Africa. It's not a lot. Advantage coming for the Crusaders as Moa Havili gets back in the slot but drops it. Offside is the call, so no doubt going to go for the corner. Andy McGreedy on Twitter referring to the yellow cards for high tackle. Ben, the contact is direct to the head. Yes, could you tell us where the contact was? It's direct to the head. But where was the initial contact? Direct to the head. Okay. But the Chiefs player had a gun, right? Classic example of a referee completely bottling a red card decision. It was a red card all day. Mwanga slots this through. And the posts go green. And all of a sudden, it's 21-13. And the Chiefs will be ruining the missed opportunities from Mackenzie. Not something they'll say very often. Missed opportunities from Mackenzie. And Mwanga finds touch from the kickoff. Last 15 minutes or so. Sorry, last 11 minutes are going to be crucial. Chiefs got a lot of work to do now. They are outside a converted try for the first time in the game. Knock on from the Chiefs, but Crusaders have got possession. Conditions now rubbish for the free-flowing game that Super Rugby is so famous for. Mackenzie as the Crusaders charge over the top of it. The ball just about gets out the back, and Mackenzie is forced to put boot to it, and Jordan eventually gets hold of that before he puts boot down himself. But Damien Mackenzie is touched in flight. Chiefs ball as the rain fizzes down. It's absolutely sheeting it down. Chiefs ball just inside their own half. What? Oh. Tia gets snaffled up. Sorry, it's not. It's Tiora. It's Tiora, not Tia. Use it, cries the referee. As the box goes in, it goes about. Wow! Will Jordan takes it in the air, gets pushed towards touch, and just before he lands, gets the offload away perfectly. And now the Crusaders on the attack as they kick, and we've got streakers on the pitch, but we ain't stopping play, boys and girls. Oh no, we are going to stop play for the streakers. It's unfair to play on. We're going to restart the game. I tell you what though, streakers running great blitz defence. Oh, he's in touch there, you know. Touch judge is just busy admiring the take. Chiefs then rushing down instructions. Right, we're going to have a little bit of a chinwag. Manuga has been immense today. At the minute, he sits in my man of the match position, but that could all change if something happens. If something mental happens, it could all change. But at the minute, Manuga is my man of the match. But it's too early to call it. It's too early to call that. Right, so we are just waiting then for the streakers to be dealt with. I mean, I don't think they were naked or anything like that. I just think they were running about. It's got to be all Chiefs. As Dunshay comes on and Grace goes off. And the play just slows down, and Mackenzie is forced to kick downfield. Big chase on it. Oh well, that looks forward, and then that's knocked on. Is it? Chiefs have it. Chiefs have it. Sloppy play from the Crusaders as they're up towards the 22. Well held on to. Poo pass. As I spray that everywhere, my poor laptop's just got drenched. Mackenzie round the corner. It's a 2v1. It's not anymore as numbers filter across. Need to get front football, but it's knocked on in the contact, and Crusaders will have the scrum. The minutes tick away for the Chiefs as they bottle more opportunities. What's the difference? It's 8 points difference. 8 points difference. Chiefs would be in the lead by 1 if Mackenzie had made his kicks. At the minute, that's the difference. That's all that's in it. And maybe, just maybe, I'm going to say it. That's why Owen Farrell's been picked for the Lions. It's as simple as that. He by far has the highest kick success rate in the home nations from a kicker. So, anybody, all the people whinging about him being in the squad, well, that's why. Because kicking can and will win you games, especially at test level. Penalty from the scrum for the Crusaders. Good scrum there. And from here, you would say that this is the Crusaders' match to lose. I'm not going to say it's the starting 10. It's not the starting 10 for the Lions, not at all. Probably starting 12. Biggest the starting 10 for me. But there you go. Right then, so kick doesn't find touch, so Chiefs will come again, but from their own 22, and he's isolated. And they get the penalty, so this is well within kickable distance, and Chiefs have dropped the ball there big time. Asking if hands on the ground, and so from that amazing discipline in the first 65 minutes, in the last 9 they've given away 4. Richie Mwanga chases him down, gets the tackle, and then allows the forwards there to snaffle him up. I tell you what, it's great vision from the forwards, because they haven't chased the ball, they've chased the space, which is so much more difficult to do, because your natural instinct is to chase the ball. So great work from the forwards there to get into a position where they can win this penalty. 3 from 4 tonight. This one's 31 metres long for Richard Mwanga. You'd expect him to get this one. An effing phenomenon is absolutely what Robocop Arms is all about. It's another 3 for the Crusaders, and now 11 points clear. Wow. It's theirs to lose from here. It's theirs to lose from here. Wow. Cody Taylor is off. And here come the Crusaders again. What a game of rugby this has been. For the neutral, at least, anyway. I mean, your heart has been in your mouth all the way through if you're a Crusaders or a Chiefs fan. I think the game is pretty much done and dusted now, with 11 points clear. But never say never. A try now, in the next 60 seconds, gives us a bit of an interesting run-in, but it's been turned over. Boot to ball. And oh, it's gone out on the full. It's hit the line and gone out on the full. Oh no. So we'll have a scrum down. Sorry, no, we won't. We'll have a line out. Oh, Crusaders fans not happy in the stands, but is what it is. Chiefs win the line out and start to spin it out wide into midfield, up to halfway. Oh, good hands, good tackle though from the 13. Havili had to make that tackle. Up to the 10 of the Crusaders come the Chiefs. Advantage coming for offside. And a little kick through. And well held. And we will come back for the penalty. For offside. That's a very interesting point the commentator's just made. No tries at all in the second half. Well, I don't know what Mackenzie's... oh, we've got time off, sorry. So we're having another look at the dislocated finger. If he's not able to cope with it, he needs to come off. Blackadder, 10 carries, 32 carry meters, 4 tackles. I tell you what. So we're just waiting for Blackadder's fingers to get strapped together, get splinted up. Mackenzie then under pressure to get this kick just right. About 15 meters out now. Whoa. So got to score this quickly and get the ball back in play. Oh, up to the 5. Here they come again. Crash ball. No time for this. We need a fast try. And it's knocked on. It's knocked on by the Chiefs. Oh no. And you would feel that that is going to be it. 90 seconds left on the board. And do you know what? Fair play to the Crusaders. They haven't been the better team throughout this game, but they have been the team that have just been able to stay in this. I say no. That's unfair of me. They've been the team that have. They've been the team that have looked the most comfortable in the situation. They haven't been in control of all of this game, but they have been in control of themselves. And they're going to get a penalty as well, so there'll be no rush to take this one, as the clock ticks down to just 30 seconds left now, and the cheering and whooping as the realisation kicks in that it's going to be yet another win for the Crusaders. I love an underdog, I'm not going to lie. I was hoping for a Chiefs win today, purely because I love an underdog, but as the coaches come down from the box, an adulation from the fans, hugs and cheers as the siren goes. The Chiefs now know it's all but over. They've got to play this line out. But there's no way back for the Chiefs. Congratulations to the Crusaders. What a gritty performance this has been, because it hasn't been their finest. I will say that. Chiefs have given them a hell of a run for money, and it goes into touch. It's all over. The Crusaders too good in the end. Excuse me. Excuse me. Chiefs on their knees. They've put their all into this and got sweet FA out. That's how rugby finals go. There can only be one winner. And today, once again, it's the Crusaders, who are Super Rugby Aortearoa winners. Wow. Well, not wow, really, is it? Because how many times have they won it? A stupid amount of times. It's like they're the only team in New Zealand. But congratulations to the Crusaders. They march on, and more silverware for them. But the Chiefs can take heart. You know, they gave them a hell of a run for their money. And if Mackenzie had slotted his kicks, it's that it would have been 24-22. But I'm telling you what, it would have been a hell of a sketchier time for the Crusaders. But yeah, that is what it is, boys and girls. Right then, that is it. We are back in about 20 minutes time for Brumbies, Reds v Brumbies, the Super Rugby AU final. Do join us for that, because that is going to be electrifying as well. What a game. My man of the match was Mwanga. We're having a word with Scott Barrett. I don't think they've given a man of the match, Sky New Zealand. So, yeah, I don't know. I didn't see a man of the match. But for me, it's Mwanga. So happy days. Anyway, join us over on the other stream in about 20 minutes time for Reds Brumbies. Smash like, smash subscribe, all that good stuff. Thank you so much for the support so far, and remember, face down, ass up. That's the way we like